So hey, well today we are heading over to Lagrande or Hot Lakes. So for day 3, throwing a little bit of diesel in here at the truck stop, and then we're gonna go head over that steep mountain called Cabbage Hill or Truck Killer Hill or Dead Man's Pass, and we're gonna go stop at an RV park and have full power and full hookups tonight. So, and also our favorite place that we really like, Hot Lakes Motel. So I hope you're excited as much as I am.
I am.
Sweet. Let's finish up this. Let's hit the road.
Hit the road, Jack. I don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. All right, so are we overheating?
Nah, we've been doing great. I mean, we're 32,000 pounds combined gross weight right here. And thank God I added that switch in to turn on the fans early, and so the fans don't turn on later. We're climbing the hill good. It's only 70 degrees out, so it's not real hot out there. We're doing about 30, 35 miles an hour. We even stopped at the viewpoint, and that takeoff was a little hard to get back up to speed because it's on a pretty good incline, but the old Mega Cab has been putting in the work, so I'm pretty proud. I mean, this is just got a lot of miles. So
we started out at about what, 1100 elevation or 1200, and this is where we're at in about 10 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah, this is known as, some people call it Truck Killer Hill, Dead Man's Pass. Cabbage Hill is one of those hills that a lot of truckers will say it's very aggressive and very hard and tough.
Uh-oh, what's he got going on?
Looks like the guy in front of us actually has sprung a leak right now.
Sprung a leak
Pan to that.
Or is the...
I don't know if that's cool. It could be maybe just cows, you know, pee leaking on the ground, or maybe he's overeating.
It must have been because it
must have
stopped.
been, yeah.
The animals are pissing.
Yeah, we got a cattle hauler up in front of us, but yeah, we're just keeping pace with these guys over here, nice and easy. But this is one of the more notorious hills to break down on and get overheated over in Oregon.
Yeah, they're hella fucking pissing.
Or it's a really bad hill for losing your brakes on, and that side coming down the hill is, I think, more aggressive than going up the hill. But we're doing great. We're doing killer. The temps are keeping good. Now, the only thing that's really crappy about this is we're getting like maybe 2 miles to the gallon climbing this hill, so we're gonna burn probably 2 or 3 gallons of fuel just in this one little chunk of a section. But nice and easy. We got a long ways to go. So here is Lagrande, Oregon.
come check out this little RV park that we got going on here. This RV park is gorgeous. You're up like nestled against the hillside here. And they got mountains in the background. It's a little windy today, but it's not too bad. But one thing that we love about this area, it is called hot lakes. So there's actually natural hot springs around the area. And they have a giant, I would say it's a giant hot lake, hot pond, whatever you want to call it, just right over there, which we're going to go to at the lodge area. They have a really cool one that's behind this little lodge area for the RV park. But the main feature is their hotel, the lodge over there, where they have additional hot springs. And they are sweet soaking tubs. And that water is hot, hot, hot. So they've definitely designed that pretty well. Now, for our setup at the RV park, we're just still playing with some stuff. But what we do got going on is we finally got our Starlink set up here. And we've been playing around with that. We're trying to figure out a good way to mount this thing. But I think this works. We just
we got some those plastic clamps that we like to use for extension cords, things like that. So that's how we attached it to our ladder up there.
Seems like it's working pretty well, because what happened last night, babe?
Well, we jumped the gun, got a little excited. We set up the Starlink. There was a mount on this side of the RV here. Got a little windy there and just popped it right off and crashed down. Thankfully, Starlink, our brand new one that we just used yesterday for the first time. It's still working. Definitely gonna have to waterproof the spots that cracked on the corners, but she's still working, so that is good news out of it.
2 corners did get cracked pretty good, so I'm going to try to reach out to Starlink and see what they think about it, just in case. Because the last thing we want is have a $600 piece of equipment and it stopped working on us. Would be real bummer, especially because we're paying $150 a month for it. I know for internet that sounds like a lot of money, and it kind of is, but we have mobile internet, so we could use that anywhere. It is a little cheaper if you're stationary at your home, but it's nice. We can be on the road. We pop the thing up. We have internet anywhere. We don't have cell service. We can have internet. I like the satellite internet is sold me by all means. And this is their brand new Gen 3 router. So I've heard really good things about them. They're not super tough though. So if you're a really windy area and you don't have it secured down very well, they're probably going to break. So just a heads up. Only because ours did. But anywho, it's pretty tight in here. We do have the router mounted for wireless internet. And I do like the Starlink. This isn't a Starlink promotional video, but I'll tell you what I do like about it. You do have 2 plugins there, which I've heard the old routers did not have that at all. So that is set up. Internet. We'll squeeze back through here between the toolboxes and this. I wish the smart car mirror was tucked in a little more, but she won't. So the RV is pretty well set up, right? We got the big garage. It's all of our junk and stuff is in the garage or up on the loft. And we've already given a pretty good tour of our RV, but it feels good to have everything set out, everything working. And today might be the first day of no issues. I probably just jinxed us, but I don't think we're having any issues so far. So other than that, our house, it's going to be a house for a while. I mean, how long are we planning on living in this, babe?
We don't know.
6 months to a year. We're going to get tired of it. Maybe. But otherwise, let's go shoot over to the lodge, and I'm going to show you guys that. Babe, look how cool those yurts are. They say they have their own soaking tub?
I saw it in the pictures of the hair marker.
Oh, wow. Look, it's got its own AC unit on the side. Oh, yeah. That one had like a shower. They got their own soaking tubs on each one. Wow, that's really cool. Look at this nice little trail. Nice little dog walk back here. Got a nice little creek. Some pond water. Dumb blonde moment. So, this is how you're supposed to connect your shit, right? Right, it's these cables will hold this store up. I did one side, she did the other side. How is this not falling off already? I don't know. Anywho, follow me and let's check out the lodge
at the Hot Lakes Motel.
Like the little stuff highlighted.
Although it was really cool, a while back, a handful of years ago, each room, the other owners before the new ones bought them out, each room had its own theme. So some of them were kind of spooky.
Very.
But some of the rooms had their own theme where like they had old equipment in them set up with like x-ray equipment and just kind of like dummies in there. But yeah, it was really cool. Like rooms you don't stay in, but.
And so that was probably, I don't know, when we were back here, I think it was 2018. I feel like it was 18. It was sometime around then.
Yeah, I think so.
And a lot of these rooms you could actually just go in. They had like a lot of museums and stuff that you can just wander around in and out of the area. And it was really cool. I do love what the new owners did. And they kept some of this, like, you can see the brick that used to underlay. And that's their design. So the holes that you see in the wall, this is actually the design of it. So it's painted so it shows you the old bones of the place. And that's really cool. But the old owners had a lot of leftover old stuff in here. And honestly, it was kind of spooky back in the day. Not so much no more. It's got like a nice modern touch to it. One thing I will say is look at these staircases. Staircases and stairwells. Well, day 3's ending, and honestly today's been probably the best day we've had so far. We got to go check out the awesome lodge. We're enjoying the day. It's gorgeous out here. We will go soak in the tub in a little bit, but for right now we're getting ready to finish and cook dinner. And look at this view. I hope you guys can see this. Look at just the sky in the background, the mountains, gorgeous. Oh, and for dinner, we got some steaks, some garlic bread, mashed potatoes and corn inside. And I hope you guys would like this. We ended up building this little shelf that slides in and out for our little mini pit boss. That way we can still use the smoker at all times. So we're probably gonna end up calling it a night after this, but if we don't go soak in the tub there. But I appreciate you guys all for watching for our day 3 adventure of the life of the Fosters. But we'll see you later. Peace.